Join us on a Sea-Doo journey across Alaska's Inside Passage to Wrangell, Alaska, where newly raised totem poles share stories of the Tlingit people and ancient petroglyphs still whisper along the beach. We're located in the southeast panhandle of Alaska. It's a temperate rainforest. We're located in the Alexander Archipelago on an island that's named Mitkoff. On the north end of this island is our hometown, Petersburg, Alaska. Well, today we're going to take the Sea-Doos, trailer them down to the south end, launch them, and go over to Wrangell. What we hope to see today are the totem poles that have been recently erected down at Chief Shakes Island, and we hope to also do a Petroglyph beach tour today. Well, the Sea-Doo Explorer Pros are packed, and we're going to trailer south down Mitkoff Highway. Along the way, we pause for a moment with a small group of black-tailed deer before reaching Banana Point. There, we gear up in our dry suits and launch the Sea-Doos.
Launching at Banana Point
For a 20-minute ride across the water to Wrangell, Alaska. On the way, we'll see shifting colors of saltwater shaped by the mighty Stikine River Delta.
And we just left Banana Point. There was another jet ski over there too.
There's a obstruction you can see. We have to avoid that. You can see that there's a tide line here with lots of stumps that came down the Stikine River recently. And if you look in the distance over there, there's all sorts of obstructions and logs that float out. What a beautiful day on the water. Look at this. Well, let's just hope it holds. We're supposed to get a little bit of a pickup of southerly winds. See the difference in the color of the water now. Very silty from the Stikine River. That's what builds up the dry straits area with mud flats. That's silt.
Give you a little idea of where Dan's at. He's over there.
Okay, we're pulling into Wrangell Port. We'll see if we have enough depth on this inside float to moor up. Still 11 feet. We'll be okay.
Towering cruise ships line Wrangell's dock, their decks rising above the harbor, as a sweeping passenger ramp carries visitors from the pier up into the heart of town. From a silent cedar log, a totem pole awakens, its spirit revealed as stories emerge in every carved line. Skilled carvers draw stories from the heart of the cedar, shaping figures that can stand for centuries in the wind and rain. Yet, every pole, like every story, has its time, eventually returning to the earth, making way for new stories to rise and take their place. In 1960, from a single cedar, carver Thomas Eucas brought the raven to life at Wrangell's post office. Raven, trickster, creator, and bearer of light, rose in bold form, a crest linking the people to their stories. More than wood and paint, the pole became a voice of heritage, standing watch over the town for generations. A mighty killer whale totem now stands beside the raven, two powerful crests sharing Wrangell's story. In Wrangell's Totem Park, cedar poles rise like storytellers in the wind. In July of 2025, Wrangell raised the Kadashan Totem, the first new pole here in nearly 4 decades. Carved from a massive red cedar, nearly 2 tons in weight, it honors Chief John Kadashan, a respected Tlingit leader remembered for his voice, his wisdom, and the house that once stood crowned with totems of its own. The figures wrap around the pole. It's an uncommon style that brings life to every side. More than art, the Kadashan Totem is a bridge between the past and present, celebrating ties between Tlingit and Haida people.
there goes Dan. He's On to Chief Shake's Island.
In the heart of Wrangell Harbor lies a small island crowned with the home of Chief Shake's tribal house. For centuries, the name Shakes has passed from one leader to the next, carrying with it the weight of Tlingit history, ceremony, and resilience. Here, carved posts and towering totems once told of clans and ancestors. But time and weather claimed many of them, their wood slowly returning to the earth. Yet the stories were never lost. In the summer of 2025, the silence of Shakes Island gave way to drums and song. For the first time in nearly 40 years, new totem poles were raised. Hundreds gathered, Tlingit, Haida, friends, and visitors, watching as ropes pulled the cedar upright and the figures of Bear Up the Mountain and the underwater sea bear once again took their place before the tribal house. These poles were born from the hands of master carvers, who shaped the wood with patience and care. Every cut of the adze brought forward a crest, a myth, a memory. And while the poles themselves are new, their roots stretch deep, carrying the voice of ancestors forward into the present. Chief Shakes, whose lineage stretches back generations, guided his people through the eras of change, colonial arrival, hardship, and renewal. His house and the name remain at the center of Wrangell's story. Today, as new poles stand tall in the sea breeze, they remind us that tradition is alive, that stories endure, and cedar, once carved, can hold memories for centuries. On Shakes Island, the past leans into the present, and the present rises toward the future, told in cedar, in song, and in the enduring spirit of a people. All right, we had a good day in Wrangell. We went and saw all the new totems, which was our goal for today. Now we're going to go see if we can get onto Petroglyph Beach from the water side. A lot of seagulls lined up. This is where the Alaska Marine Highway ties up, and over there is the ramp where cars and people disembark or load up. So this is Petroglyph Beach from the water side. The stairs up there are how people access it from the land side, because there's lots of sharp rocks. I see a couple right ahead of me right now. 6 feet. Can you see them down there? So here we are walking on Petroglyph Beach. We didn't quite make it at low tide. That's okay. I can see. I'll show you some of the petroglyphs here. All right, Petroglyph Beach visit. We're headed back to Midcoff Island and Banana Point. It's important to remember we all live between tide and forest. Our songs are carried on sea breezes, and our names carved in cedar, stone, and water. As the day comes to an end, we carry with us more than sights and sounds. We carry the stories carved in cedar, tides that shift with the Stikine, and the voices of those who walked here long before us. Wrangell's totems and petroglyphs remind us that wilderness and heritage are one, and that each journey leaves its mark, just as each carving tells a story.